Hold up. Yeah.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? I'm FlipArtz or Kurt, and today I wanted to talk about having this possible feature implemented into Black Ops 3, and I think it would be pretty cool, but I know that it's not going to happen anytime soon, so all of you guys just don't get your hopes up on this, and I'll explain why this isn't going to be something that's going to be implemented into Black Ops 3, but I thought I would talk about it anyway and see what you guys thought about this down in the comments below. Now, pretty much what I'm talking about here is implementing a marketplace system, a place where we could have something very similar to CSGO, where when they open up their crates and their cases, we would be opening up our common or rare supply drops. And pretty much how this works is, let's say you guys get stuff that you don't want, or things that you don't need, or maybe you guys have duplicates or DLC weapons and you don't really want them, but you want to go and trade them out for extra crypto keys, or get them in for extra COD points, or trade them to someone else for something that you might want instead. So that would be a crazy place, something that a lot of people I think would actually be able to benefit from. Essentially how this would work is going to be very similar to how it works in CSGO. You guys would open up your supply drops and then you would get all these certain things, and let's say among those supply drop openings that you guys did, you got a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't really want or you don't really need. And if you guys got really lucky, for example, let's say you guys got a DLC weapon like an MVP baseball bat, or you guys got a butterfly knife, but you don't really want it. You want something maybe like the Marshall pistol, or maybe you want the HG40 or the RSA interdiction, and you just have a whole bunch of stuff that you don't really want. So what you could actually do is you could go onto this marketplace and you could put stuff up for sale or up for trade, and you could be saying, hey, I'm giving this weapon away for, I don't know, this butterfly knife, I'm gonna give it out for 10 COD points, or I'm gonna give it out for 30 crypto keys, or something like that. Or, you know, maybe I'm trading my MVP baseball bat and this butterfly knife for an HG40 or something like that, you know. And then you could scroll through other people's profiles and other people's auctions and things like that and see what people are giving away or trading or selling and all that kind of stuff. And then you would be able to go and see like, maybe he would be interested in taking a couple of these calling cards that I don't want, a couple of these skins that I don't need, and all that kind of stuff. And that would actually be a crazy implementation if that was to happen in Black Ops 3. But the reason that I can see that the marketplace really won't be implemented into Call of Duty anytime soon is because, honestly guys, Call of Duty is not the same kind of game, the same kind of franchise as something like CSGO. CSGO has been known for a very long time, or at least Counter-Strike itself has been known for a very long time. Like, I remember playing that in elementary school, in high school, in college, and a little bit even now, and the way that that game has progressively gotten better and better with every patch and installment and update and game and everything like that, to where it is now as CSGO or Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I believe that this kind of where it is right now, everything that's been implemented in so far and all the updates and tweaks that they put into the game on a basis, this is going to be maybe as far as it's going to go probably in the next 5 or 6 years, because this game can stand alone on its own and hold its ground among all the Call of Duty games that be coming out every single year at the same time in November or October or whatever. It's going to be able to stay relevant and stay in trend, be able to go and stand against Call of Duty every single year. But basically what I'm trying to say is that the reason that we can't have a marketplace implemented into Black Ops 3 and any other future Call of Duties is because we don't have a standalone Call of Duty game. We have a Call of Duty game every single year around the same time of October, November, and everybody just goes and ends up buying that game. And yes, you can argue that, you know what, I'm not going to buy the next Call of Duty because it seems like it's going to be in space, or apparently it's going to go back to boots on the ground, and a lot of people are going to be like, well, I like Black Ops 3, I'm going to stay right here. And the people who don't like Black Ops 3 right now are the ones that are saying, well, I'm going to go back and play Advanced Warfare, or Ghost, or Black Ops 2, or MW2. They're already scattered. We have a lot of people in the Call of Duty community who are moving to all these different games, and there would be no point of having this black market there for only this short period of time, and then it would just be empty and nobody would be using that feature. But if we could get a Call of Duty, a singular Call of Duty game, not a Call of Duty AW or a Call of Duty MW or a BO or a Ghost or anything like that, something very similar to just like Counter-Strike, where we could have a singular game, everybody would be able to play it every single year. It would just have a lot of updates, a lot of things coming to the game, but nothing that would be, you know, drastically changing the play style of it. However, there is one Call of Duty game out there that's actually its own kind of singular Call of Duty game, and the problem is that I don't think it's going to be coming out anytime soon, but there is a means to try to get that game globalized. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, or maybe you guys have heard rumors about this before, it's called Call of Duty Online, and essentially what it is, it's basically CSGO, but in the Call of Duty realm. You're going to be able to go and use all these different weapons, you have these two sides, you pick your game modes. It's basically a purely made Call of Duty multiplayer mode dedicated to just that, and then they just have all these different weapons from different Call of Duties, and you can use them in game, and you can play all the different game types. Everything is normal, and it's all boots on the ground. But now the question is, if we do have Call of Duty Online become globalized, everybody can play it in the world, just like they do with CSGO, would everybody be happy with just being able to play it as boots on the ground? And a lot of people have been saying they only want to be playing this game boots on the ground, yet we still have people who still play Advanced Warfare, we still have people who play Black Ops 3 on the basis, and they still use the thrust jumping and the boost jumping and the sliding and all that stuff. Would we be seeing a separate Call of Duty game dedicated to just that, or would that be a specific game type in Call of Duty Online, or how would that work? But in the end of the day, guys, I don't think we're going to be seeing a marketplace feature being implemented into Black Ops 3 or any other future Call of Duty franchises to come in the near future, in the next year, in the year after that, and so on. So to end off this video, let me quickly put down a hypothetical for you guys. Let's just say that there is Call of Duty Online and it becomes globalized, and we can actually play, you know, something that's very similar to CSGO. We would have a whole bunch of the same maps from all the other Call of Duties, we'd have similar weapons and things like that, and then you could still have features such as being able to play in the same style that's not boots on the ground, and you could still play in the same style as Call of Duty AW and BO3, and also you could buy supply drops if you wanted to, or you can earn them in game, and then what you can do with that is you could either put them on the market and trade them for other stuff, or sell them for other stuff, depending on what you guys want to do with whatever kind of drops you guys get from your supply drops. You would have all that kind of stuff implemented. But then what would also happen to the other 3 developers for the franchise, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, and Infinity Ward? Does that mean that they become out of the job, out of the running, and they're no longer helping, or would they all become one fused team into Activision, and they would become like this mega team of Call of Duty versus Counter-Strike? Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below as well. Also, let me know what you guys think about me breaking it down about why we can't have this marketplace being implemented into Black Ops 3. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a like for me. I would really appreciate it, as well as if you guys haven't already, please subscribe, because if you guys don't, you're gonna be missing out on awesome videos like this. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So later days, and peace out.